Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Just give everyone a moment to come in. I just had to reset everything. I couldn't stand it that, yeah. I just could not take it. The way things were coming in and how it was setting up. And I think we've got it now. Okay. What I am looking for here is a better way to see your chats. And we'll get everything set up here. Because you know how it is, folks? You know how it goes? Okay. We're getting there. That's it. Now I can see all of your comments, all of your chats. There we go. Everything's working beautifully. Great. All right. Wonderful to have everyone here. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. Thanks for being here. Look, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, help the channel out. And your time spent with the channel and the number of subscribers is what helps out the most. Your hypes and your likes and animations are greatly appreciated. And of course, so are your contributions to the Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot until the channel is matured on YouTube and is available for memberships and donations there. I'm only on YouTube, so look for Angel Radio Tarot here. If you see me on any other platform, report that to the channel there, report that to the platform there, and definitely do not send your contributions to them thinking that I'm going to get it. So let's get started. Hey, if you're new to the channel also and you would like a free read, today is your day. Today is Saturday night, super deluxe subscriber free read giveaway. Please hit that subscribe button. I had to reset, so I have no way of making you do that before you participate in the questions tonight. One more. There we go. But it's greatly appreciated. And so hit that subscribe button, join the chat, and let me know what your question is tonight. Tonight is your night for a free read, personal read. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see what we've got here. Francesca Kanda, nice to have you here. Fashion Candy, are you Indian? Am I Indian? No. See. Someone's wearing a hoodie. Kat, hi. Yeah, no, I just started. I just came on live. I had a scheduled reading that started at 4. Someone's in there. Someone's being blocked right now. Someone who's wearing a hoodie is having a bellyache over not getting their way. I thought I had it set up and it was coming in on the horizontal angle. So I had to restart and everybody's rolling in now. It's wonderful to have you here. Look, if you are the first commenter on any of my videos or shorts or lives or anything that's published here on the channel, look and see if you're the first person to ask a question there, because I'll answer your first comment, a free read giveaway. It's a 15-minute personal read. It's a link through YouTube, so hit the notification bell, and that'll tell you when I've responded to your comment and gotten your link through to you for your personal read. Hi, Cole. I don't know what it's his birthday. Papi Kumo, happy birthday. Esther the lawyer. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's too bad. You're going to go away now. Do. All right. Let's keep it clean, folks. Want everybody to have a good time, everybody to be comfortable. What do we got here? Someone is, allow me to encourage you. This is not how we do it here. You're saying this is not how I do it. You've got the full view of it. Something's coming up in the, something happened in the last 90 days. Thank you for the hearts. Someone's feeling guilty about something that happened in the last 90 days. Ineluctable. Ineluctable. To struggle clear of, or to wrestle, or to dislocate oneself. That's the Latin. But to not to be avoided, changed, or resisted. Something is inevitable here. Shade Thomas, hi, wonderful to have you here. Thank you for joining the channel. Someone is not able to get out of some kind of temptation that somebody indulged in a temptation that they took the temptation up on it, and now they can't get out of it. And they're on the outside of an anechoic chamber. So they're hearing their problem is ringing back to them. Someone here is having their problem bounce back at them repeatedly, like they're in, yeah, it's just like echoes of their guilt keep haunting them. Someone's really having trouble with regret right now. What is that? What is that? Yes, red hot on the nose for somebody here. You're being told to wait. This is a winter season, and wait for it. Wait for it. Schneider, hi. Nice to have you here. Your mama. Somebody's throwing, but somebody with brown hair is throwing shit back in your face. Or you've got brown hair and somebody tried to sass you and you're not having it, or you're gonna have to. What we got? Manubrium, or the heart chakra. Someone's using their poker face. Yeah, and there's you're not gonna like be able to ignore this pelvis chakra, and you're trying to guilt about not loving someone properly. Maybe you tried to schmex hustle somebody for an easy time. That's wild. So I'm looking at the studio feed, Schneider 920. On this side it says hi, and on my mobile it has some kind of like picnic table, like what is that, Mandarin or some, I don't know, it's Chinese, and it says this. It's a totally different message. Totally different message. Like crown chakra is being lit up. Somebody is having like something is going out the top of their head, lit up with there's some, it's like high energy conduit inflammation. You're being spiritually inflamed. If you're dealing with the crown chakra, you have full knowledge about something, and you're about to work in your truth state, your avatar state, your observation, meditative, like you're the grown up in the room. You have the discernment in the situation. Again, the crown chakra. Take a beat. Take a beat. You've got assistance is springing forth in the following 90 days. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. It sure does help the channel out. I sure do appreciate it. And your donations coming right through Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot until the channel matures. That helps out too. It keeps the channel going until the channel matures on YouTube. What do we got here? Somebody with long hair has someone's put a stop to a long hair person. There's green eyes. There was some jealousy, and they have given up. They have given up. You or them. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Today is, what, the 7th? February the 7th? And we have got, yeah, everything's just looking so nice for everyone right now. There's a gentle meekness to things. There's just kind of a quietude about something. On the nose, or up the nose, it has not been put to rest yet. Something hasn't been put to rest, but everything seems like it's being handled very gently. Someone's trying to handle someone with kid gloves. What is that? Release from slavery and down in front. And no, this is cold. Allow me to encourage you. And again, there's some jealousy here. Someone really needs, they've gone cold because they're jealous. And they want you to, yeah, release from the slavery. They're oppressed by this, or they feel like you're oppressive because you're just shiny. You're just being yourself. It's not that you're being oppressive. You're just DIY. You're just doing what you do. Good dogs. Good dogs. We're about to break into some zoomies over here. David Price, hi, nice to have you here. Can I have some guidance, please? David says, hey, can I have advice and guidance, please? You sure can. David, do you have a specific question for me, or would you just like for me to see what the cards have in store for you? Let's see. Someone here with brown hair? Something about your heart or in your heart in general. See what they say. Okay. You may be balding, or someone around you is balding, or you'll be balding when you're older. White hair. And then no hair, white hair, brown hair, heart chakra. So the person with the brown hair is either in the fields or you're in the fields about them. There's a big heart pull somewhere. And then the other part is no hair, a white hair balding, or older, and that's why they're balding. Is it much older? They're in the autumn. Hi, Max. Something about wanting to kind of just end everything, like start fresh, start new, just blow it up, and because they're stuck. They're stuck. I get the feeling there's some, this like, it's almost like boredom with life. Hi, D3312. Hi. Something about this being stuck, because it's the belly chakra was blocked, so they're frustrated, or they're just like, fuck this. And there's no welcome back kind of feeling. There's no, this is just like not where I want to be. So that could be one or both. I get the feeling that it's the older, the balding, white-haired representation. There's just not depression, it's a malaise. It's just oh, thank you for the cheer. But do we know anything more for David Price? What is the deal? I'm going to get a different deck here, because I keep getting like the same 3 cards. It's back up in the hay fever. Let's get some confirmation for David. Something about breaking the family rules, or knowing what the family secret is, and being like almost weaponizing incompetence in a way of like pretending like you didn't know that was going to be a problem to share, but you were purposefully exposing something because you're fed up. That frustration thing. Hi, Abdurazakfi. There's a Scorpio here involved. David, I don't think that we're done with your reading yet. That's still lingering. I think someone's going to pop out here in a minute. Let's see, D3312. Let's get your advice. Maybe you're the Scorpio. You've got this Scorpio. Get this, set this aside. We'll put this on hold for David right here. What is that? There's a misdirection. David? Yeah, we're being misdirected from David. Yeah, we're being like completely pushed off of David right now. And that's for cause. I don't want you to see what else. David, the Scorpio is yours. And they are being unconventional. They're misdirecting. They're not lying. Someone in the family is misdirecting you. And it's that passive-aggressive energy. Not exactly told me no, but I know what he means, but I'm not going to, but I manifesting, yeah, someone's manifesting is backed up, and it's a Taurus involved. They're trying to be slick. They don't want, they want to go and just do what they want to go and do. Knowing that someone is not going to be like, that's not what they would prefer. And they know this, and someone is making a decision about whether or not they're going to do it. This Scorpio-Taurus mix. I think that's all I have for you, David. I hope that helps. D3312. Can I have advice, please? Yes. D3312. You've got a crossroads demon in the works. And someone is stepping back to clear their head. This is an overwhelming offer. And knowing that this is going to be a high cost deal, high risk investment. And the risk is going to be a little bit of your skin. And you're needing to step back, and you're being encouraged to step back and read the fine print. Yeah, David, I get that there's somebody in your family unit or family environment, and this could be like your work family or your social family or maybe your coffee shop family. And yeah, just somebody. If that's all it is, then there's probably nothing going on, really. Nothing for you to worry about. It's just trying to pick up on any kind of rub or conflict or abrasion around your name. Let's see. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Fluffy Muffy. Let's see. D33. Let's get that advice for you. We're looking at the next 30 days for this deal to come for you. And again, you're being encouraged to step back. That's the advice you're being given. Read the fine print. Read the fine print. Why now? Why now? I'm doing great, Jasmine. D33, the advice to step back is there's a moral issue. It's less a religious issue as it is a moral feeling. You're not playing. That's not funny. You're not finding this very funny, and it is extremely disruptive. No harmony there. Whatever this is, you're stepping back to inventory the red flags about this deal. And you're going to find that while it could be a clean deal, they may even try to pressure you and tell you it's a closed deal in 30 days, or you only have 30 days to act on it, or the rate of interest is only good for 30 days. There's some pressure here. Not a hard sell, but they are coming to you to try to see if you're somebody that can work with a little bit of lubrication in that deal, maybe. Someone's looking to see if you're up for some grift, that'll smooth things along. Oh, let's see. Jasmine, Shala. Let's see. Fluffy Muffy, we're going to ask your question, and then Jasmine will find out about you and Sunil. Let's see. Fluffy Muffy, do not be distracted by senseless affairs. Hold on to your attachments for now. Hold on to your attachments. You're gonna be there's gonna be something interesting come through for you that's gonna pull you off center. It's gonna be some temptation to an adventure. Is do not be distracted by senseless affairs. It doesn't say don't go for it. It just says there's going to be a lot of distractions. There's a Cancer here, or there's a pairing, kind of a. I'm getting like the fitting of opposites. You're very welcome, D3, 3, 12. Hit a couple of those hearts for me, D33. That sure shows your appreciation, and it does help the channel. AJT. Oh, thank you for the hearts. There we go. Can you see if the bullies in school will stop? We'll check that. We're going to check Fluffy Muffy right here. We'll get through it. Where are we? Yeah. I'm going to slide. I may not keep up with your questions here. I am sliding my chat room to static so I can keep track of whose question I'm on, and I will eventually make my way down to your comment. Feel free to spill tea to the crew. Let everybody know what you're going through, where you're visiting from, and we'll get everyone. We'll get through everyone. I'm here for a while. Fluffy Muffy, there's no jinn here involved. So this is, if there is a conflict here, it's not malintent. It's just a human conflict. I don't get any kind of magic or maleficent influence here. There's no, you can still get contempt with this. It's just you're dealing with a muggle. How about that? Does that make sense? Okay. I haven't got to you just yet, Jasmine. Hang in there. Hang in there. Doing Fluffy Muffy. So what? Stay out of the DMs. And yeah, you're not dealing with a heavenly angel here, so you're gonna have human problems with human type weaknesses with whoever it is that you're dealing with. Okay. So that was Fluffy Muffy. Let's see what we've got for Jasmine. Jasmine Chala. You and Sunil. Let's see what's going on. We're going to get some soft deck here. Find out what we can find out. There we go. Thank you for the hypes. Thank you for the hypes. It sure does help the channel. It sure does. Jasmine and Sunil, let's see. Shoo-wee, look at how that fell out. What's going on? What is going on? Well, there's something here, Jasmine. There's definitely some. Look at this storyline. All right. All right. All right. Calm down. Calm down. We've got some mystery unfold here. We definitely have some influence here. No tears. 6 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles on its head. The Strength card is strong and centered. 3 of Cups is, okay, so there's going to be a little bit of overindulgence around money. 9 of Swords. Maybe a reset. Page of Cups is going to come in with you reminders. And then we've got some mystery here, how this is going to play out. And then a big how it unfolds card. So I'm going to get the book for this. Okay. I'm getting a couple of bodily omens here. There's irritation in the right chest. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the DMs. Like, that was kind of out of place too. I thought maybe someone had been trying to contact you. Try to think of how that would be symbolized. Spirit may be using that lack of DM, that downward DMs to say that there could be a lack of communication involved there. Or to don't expect a response. Or don't expect any clear communication. Yeah, it's that passive aggressive energy. They're going to communicate, it's just going to be inverted. Bree, hi. Let's see. Where are we? We are Jasmine and Sunil. Hi, AJT, we would definitely ask. And we'll try to make a plan for you. Bree, I didn't see your first comment, but let's do one thing at a time here. Okay. So I've read through, got caught up here. Let's do Jasmine, and then we'll just blast right through here. Oh, I got the wrong book. Somebody's looking for a definition here. Someone's looking for a better way to. They're lacking a vocabulary. One of the first things you get when you start going to therapy is a vocabulary for what you're feeling. Hi, Hallie. So we're reading for Jasmine, called Charlie right now, for her and Sunil, the 6 of Swords. Yeah, okay, so 6 of Swords. Because I've got this new deck, I didn't recognize it right off. But this is someone coming to you with some kind of very public display of affection. Some declaration of love. The 8 of Pentacles. There's some concern about, their voided ambition, vanity, cupidity. So there's love here. Exaction and usury. But I'm picking up on the love, and it may signify also the possession of skill in the sense of the ingenious mind turned to cunning and intrigue. So all of this vanity and ambition and exaction, they are making a plan for how to do this. I'm getting like, okay, so I've got to have like 3-gallon bags of rose petals for, there's going to be 1 bag for the sidewalk and 1 bag for the living room and 1 bag for the staircase. And then there's got to be white candles. She likes white candles. And then make sure these roses are like 1 bag is red roses, 1 bag is yellow. And that kind of planning, really kind of like someone is just like with surgical precision trying to check off all of your romantic boxes. And it's big strength here behind this. And they, the strength card in its upright position is right there with a full-bodied intention. And they are overindulging, yes, overindulging this delight. And they're 9 of Pentacles in its upright. Prudence, safety, success, accomplishment, certitude, discernment. They're being very, very careful. Oh my goodness, someone is absolutely tickled about you. And like they're getting the right candy and they're getting the right little stuffy to go in the basket. And they're getting just the right, like they've got their bros lined up and on the fucking synchronized watches making some kind of like, they're going to do like some kind of boy band dance. I mean, it's at that level. The Valentine's Day, that's what it is. This is Valentine's Day energy. Oh my goodness. Someone is going over the top. This is giving like Kardashian birthday energy. Over the top. Let's see. Now, don't get upset if Sunil doesn't come off with all of this, okay? This is going to be their version, Sunil's version of this, trying to hit all of your favorites. 9 of Swords. Okay, now we mentioned Sunil out of here, but I get the feeling there's someone else. If this is Sunil, then they're bringing very different energy than what they have shown you in the past. And I'm a little concerned that Sunil is going to drop the ball and somebody else is going to declare themselves your Valentine. That could get sticky. Oh! All right. Yeah, imprisonment, suspicion, doubt, reasonable fear, even shame. You might be embarrassed about how much this person is showing interest or going to show interest or disrupt your plans with Sunil. Page of Cups. Oh, folks, we are deep in the Valentine's Day drama. Pull up a chair, get your tea, and get ready with a napkin, honey, because we're about to spill. Oh, crumpets. Crumpets. Oh, I'm getting itchy, itchy, itchy. So the Page of Cups, in this interpretation, the only thing that's missing is the stinky fish in the cup that the page is sniffing. We have Page of, get a word, Page of Cups. Oh! So, fair young man impelled to render service with whom the choir is connected. A studious youth, someone that is fresh in their glee of studying you. They've been reflecting and meditating, and they're going about it in a very pragmatic, business-like fashion. They don't want to miss a thing. Now, we are going to discover what is hiding in these cards on the bottom row. We're going to flip them one at a time, all right? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Let's see. It's in its upright position. On the one hand, it's a card of fun and frills and recreation. And then but it's also about news and messages in writing, bringing troubles and obstacles. If this could be a romantic card that someone finds or some written gesture. Someone might find a confession for affection in your text messages. Seven of Swords. And it might be just innocent, like someone slipped you something sweet and you're supposed to find it, but your partner or someone else might get their feelings hurt when they find it before you. And the Seven of Swords inverse, you're getting good counsel right now. You're getting some instruction, and it's about slander and babbling. It's about gossip and speculation. And the World. The Wheel of Fortune. Sorry. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. Your whole world is going to turn on this. Like, are you really, like, your situation is that susceptible right now that someone else's deal is going to, like, reset your whole experience? Let's see. This is about divine intervention. So this is somebody, you're not a karmic, but like a twin flame. This is, this is somebody that is coming in. They certainly think that this is divinely portended. Whoever's going to come at you is sure that you feel the same way, or they're just like, they have the whole future. This has been divinely appointed for them. They think it is. I just said that, didn't I? There's emphasis on it. Seven of Pentacles. In its inverse. Cause for anxiety regarding money which it may be proposed to lend. There's an overextending here. They're worried about whether they can keep this up, but they're worried about, after all of this is done, I don't think they're worried about, is it worth it? That never enters the question with somebody that is splurging on the luxuries of romance. It's more about, can their ass cash the check they're speaking? Is their mouth writing checks their ass can't handle? Can they come through? I don't know. There's just like some kind of, can this person walk the walk? So, I don't know about a chance of divorce, but I get the feeling that there is someone else that is thinks that they would make a better mate for you. AJTV1111, can you see if my bullies in school will stop? Thank you for the hearts. Meaning like I'm a mom, I feel like the teachers are bullying me. Meaning like I'm a mom and I feel like the teachers are bullying me. But again, I'm going to read the rest and try to see if, make sure I understand what you're asking. Oh, you're very welcome, Jasmine. You're so welcome. Brooke, thank you for the compliments. Hi. I'm just trying to see if AJT, I saw that you had another comment here. I was trying to catch all of it. They keep bothering you about homework. Can you clarify, is it an adult bothering you or is it another student bothering you? Hi, Whoopsie. We're going to start throwing here AJT and we'll do this. Now, AJT, understand that these readings are for over 18. And I'm not really sure. My kid's school keeps bothering. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm doing great, Whoopsie. I hope you're having a great day too. Boy, what is this? Okay, we got a lot of noise here, AJT. And attendance. Okay. Okay. How old are you? Someone doesn't know, or someone is expecting a different maturity level out of the child than they are. Maybe they're not small. As your child, you don't feel compelled to respond, because my first inclinations will develop as we read. I'm getting that they think your child is more mature, or is not mature enough for how old they think the child is. And this is a problem of, like, maybe the child is large for their age, like taller or just bulkier and looks older than they are, and they're expecting a more mature response from the child. My kids were a year, a month, and 3 weeks apart, and by the time they were a year and 2 years, 2 and 3, they looked like twins. And my son, I know, struggled throughout elementary school because everybody looked at him and was expecting for him to respond in a more mature way. And we're talking about 2 and 3 years old, 6 and 7. That year is a seventh of their life. They're not there. And it can be really frustrating for the kid because everyone seems disappointed. Are you, oh my God, are you smart? Look, it says you are smart, but it came in upside down. They're looking at your kid like they're expecting a different maturity level from, yeah, they're under, there's some undering. They're undering. They're devaluing your child because they think your child should be more mature than they are. How many oranges are there? It's very simple stuff, and it's funny that we should be reading from the Children's Vocabulary deck. How many oranges are there? There's some food boredom. There's some food boredom in the class. There's some kind of food compulsion here. The child is ingesting something because they're bored or stressed. Nail biting or mucus or something. Hi, Christina. Wonderful to have you here. Child is definitely showing signs of stress. What you're getting to, what I'm picking up on is that you're getting a negativity bias. Like when one person has, it's like a diagnosis click. Like there's a click around some hierarchy among the teachers, and a teacher that has social influence over the other teachers has laid out a less than favorable opinion for your kid, and all the other teachers now have this bias. They've just adopted this bias. And there's there's a conflict of interest here. There's a persistence here of just like downplaying the child's ability. Are they starting to talk about special education? Yeah, you're gonna have to change schools. They're gonna drive your kid into a special needs corner that your kid doesn't necessarily belong to. And yeah, people don't assume because people are adults that they can drop their petty biases. And it's not about targeting your kid. They just don't have a willingness. I just am not picking up on a willingness here. It's more interesting to them academically to approach the child as if he were slow, and to just have that bias. Yeah, I'm not getting anything good about this at all. And I'm seeing your child. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and when the teachers are involved at that level, they will race to the bottom. They will race to the bottom. So I allow me to encourage you to be the advocate that you feel like you are being pulled into being for the kid. Her hair is long. This is going to make sense to you. It doesn't to me, but it says so, pull it. Her hair is long, so the bitch at school has long brown hair. She keeps it a ponytail. Okay. That's all I have for you, AJT. I hope that helps. Allow me to encourage you. Parenting is tough out there, and we think we've got the help that we need, and sometimes they sabotage us. All right. Let us come back and let us know how you're doing, AJT. When you hit that notification bell, and keep me up to date with what's going on. Hit me with the chat DM, whatever, comment, and let me know how things are going. Stay in touch with that. Allow us to encourage you. Let's see. Let's get back on the track here. Let's see. Haley, you're asking if you're accurate with your spiritual reading. Am I accurate with my spiritual reading? Let's see. Haley, I want to make sure I'm catching all of your question here. Gosh, thank you everyone for your participation. Thank you, AJT, for being able to talk with me while we're doing the read. And oh yeah, stay in touch, please. We are here. I'm here for you, honey. Drop me a line anytime. I'm totally here for you. I have gone into special advocacy for disabled child in middle school, and had to sit across from the superintendent of schools and them wanting to disrupt my advocacy by telling me how beautiful your eyes are. She says have the loveliest eyes, while I'm trying to dissertate for the child's welfare. It's tough. It's so tough. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. We can talk more about how to improve that offline. Hit me up. Keep me informed. Where did we go here? Let's see. Haley asks, am I accurate with my spiritual reading? Hi, Bobo. Oh my goodness, can you hear that? Can you hear that banging? Look who's here. Look who's here, everyone. Come on up, Si. Say hello to the crew. Hi. Hi, everybody. What do you know, Si? You have cards first you like this one? Yeah? We just arrived. You got here. Yes, it's a good boy. Yes, I love you too, Bobo. Are you having a good day? Everyone here is having a good day. This is Simon, and he is just totally got me. What's that? Somebody is, they don't care what time it is right now. Is your spiritual yeah, I have a lot more comments about that, Jasmine. AJT. Where did we go? Haley was asking about the accuracy of spiritual readings. Oh my goodness, where did it go? The dog came and got me. There we go. Haley, there we go. Your spiritual, okay, so we're going to calibrate. Are you ready, Haley? We're going to calibrate. We're going to get the rune stones out here. Maybe. Where are we? What are we, Haley? I'm going to get the oracle deck out for you. Hi, Max. Are you going to come pick out cards for us? Do you want to come up? Max, come. No? Okay. Are you coming up? Oh, there we go. Hi. Hi, baby. Mwah. You give me some sugars? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Are you going to pick out some cards for us today? Here? Yeah? Right here? These ones? Yeah, that's right. Those ones. Good job. Yes, I'll flip it over. What do you think? What? You don't like that deck? What are we doing here? You don't like that deck. Which deck are we using? This card? This section? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll get it here. 1, 2. Okay, there's 4 here. Is that cool? Yeah? Which one of these do you want? That one? Which one here? No, you're just looking at my hand now. Which one you want? That one? Okay. Well, Eros, how you doing? Can I take over from here? Yeah? Give me a kiss. Love you. Thank you. That's good stuff. Love your sugars. Oh, I love it. Go play. Great. No, go lay down. Out. Thank you. Bye-bye. So we've got Eros and the Eternal Child here. What I'm reading off is God, they keep growing. We've got the shadow, the temple, the ocean, the Eternal Child, Eros in the desert with Kairos as lovers. No, they're not lovers. They're fighting. There's a bickering here. There's everything is good until we get down to Eros and Kairos, and they are There's siblings. The eternal child, the ocean, there's siblings. And it's this private temple of siblings, your secret space you have with a sibling, or some kind of, this is a spiritual sibling, like whoever you tap, whatever your grounding energy, I feel like you tap into an identity. You channel somebody. This is more than just, say, my relationship with the saint whose order I follow. This is about like a personal God access. This is your holy inner temple. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. So there's this inner temple energy, and this sibling that's coming to you is your counterweight. This isn't a manifest person unless there's someone coming to you that has accessed your counterweight God, your counterweight spiritual. I don't. There's maybe someone that is channeling this with you. You're like a twin frame. Yeah, this is just framework. This is not your twin flame. This is like your counterpart in your original self, building your character at the beginning of creation. I get somebody's playing a game with me. I get someone is playing a game here. Like a D&D. There's your calibration. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Who do we have here? Where was that? Let's get on the scroll here and see who's next. Sapphire green eyes, biracial, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, English. My grandmother's grandmother was half Native American from Tarkington. But if you're looking for any melanin in me, it's not there. It's not there. Let's see. Okay, so that was Haley getting a spiritual reading for calibration. And Whoopsie asks if there is a new job opportunity coming in. And let's see. These cards get so deep, and I need to spend some more time with them. Get more clear readings. They tend to activate trance state for me particularly. And so they don't make great for reading on here because I get all far, far away. I forget I'm even online talking to you guys. So we're going to do some rune stones. And I'm going to ask for your patience here. We're hitting right on the 54. And the puppies are looking at me like they are about to bust. So stay tight right here, folks. I'm going to dash to the door, let the dogs out, and come right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the whole music. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Thanks for your patience, everyone. The puppies sure do appreciate it. Let's see. So, Whoopsie's asking about a new job opportunity coming in. There are new beginnings here, for sure. And they, let's see. There's a leadership opportunity here for you. Maybe an assistant, because see how it's cocked to the side? I think there's an assistant opportunity. Assistant leadership. Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, there's a need for some self-reliance here. Endurance, survival. It's still very competitive. You're going to have some inspiration about this. It is very competitive, yes. It is going to be a good year for you. There is fruitful harvest here. There's opportunity. There's going to be, of course, like all of these situations, it's not going to be exactly what you thought. It's going to turn into something else while you're doing this thing, trying to nail it down. You're going to have a little bit of travel involved, or travel. There's a transport happening here, but I think it's a transport of this identity. You're going to get a new job title. Awakening, embarking on an enterprise. This might be, yeah, I was picking up on a little entrepreneurship. A little bit. Maybe it's a startup you're going to go work for. And don't get it twisted here. This is realized honor, success. Yeah, you're ready for this if you want it. But it's going to be a little bit unconventional. Let's see. Who do we have next? Sapphire, so nice to have you here. And Manpreet, that was the Whoopsie's 9182. Yeah, Manpreet, I hope that's, I do see it coming in, and I see it going to be a something, but it's not going to be what you thought. Mighty Moo, nice to have you here. Everyone. Oh, Princess Pooh, what's up, Simon? And we did not make it, all of that fussing, and I'm pretty sure as tall as it was on the back of the chair that it was Simon. But I appreciate you folks sticking around while we do our little doggy potty breaks. Princess Pooh, I'll make sure Max gets your message. See. Yeah. Sarah T9's or Sarah TN9IZ asks if new love is coming in. And we'll see. Let's see. New love, like what you got love right now. There is some change, but I don't think you're gonna like it. Somebody with some creative, technical ability, somebody with some vision, an artist. Birth and growth, and I'm not making the right face, am I? I get the feeling this, if you, okay, I'm just going to read this as it is. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. Don't make your life decisions based on this, okay? You are taking advice from somebody that's looking at rocks. Use your own discernment, please. New love coming in. it's not going to be like you think. And I'm getting that there is some maternity issue here. A new maternity issue that is going to force someone into a relationship. New love coming in. No, but it just looks complicated. It looks complicated. New attention. You want a new sex partner. You want a new play partner. But love, I don't see. I see it being a lot of casual. A whole lot of real casual. Let's see what else we got. And I'm sorry, some of these messages come in longer and more detailed than others. But that's, yeah. So Sapphire, that's a tapestry. That's a tapestry of the Tree of Life. Let's see. Hi, Tracy. Your way forward and for happiness for you. Zillian Lee, hi, nice to have you here. Sarah, bonjour, comment ça va? Comment ça va? Yeah, sorry, Sapphire. Maybe this person is going to come to you is just really casual. I get that there's a lot of fun, high energy, a lot of activity, but nothing serious. They really like you, but not like you think, not like you want. Hi, Alicia. Alicia Peters. Wonderful to have everybody. Wow, look at this room. It's just full of such good energy. All right. All right. So Tracy says she wants to know, or it could be a male Tracy. Is that, you got your picture there? I can't see it right now. I mean, I can't see it. It's just too tiny right there to see. I think it's, so Tracy's asking, I would like to know my way forward. Happiness for me. Wow. Let's wish you happiness for one thing. I will you to pass freely without harm or fail, Tracy. Let's get, I was going to reach out for Miss Cleo. I haven't seen her in a while. Let's do the gold foil cards for Tracy. Zillian Lee. Yes. That, let's see what else. Tracy. Yeah, I thought so, but the picture was so tiny, I didn't want to be rude. And okay, Cutie, we'll get to you in just a moment. We're reading for Tracy right now. And let's see what we have for Tracy. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. We're coming into our second hour here on a Saturday night. Free read giveaway. It was going to be the Subscriber Super Deluxe free read, but I just I buggered up the vertical view and all that and had to restart. So I'm going to ask that you hit that subscribe button. Hey, here's me going to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm coming back in. And if you're the first subscriber or the first commenter on any of my free reads, I'm getting so bubbled up here. If you are the first commenter on any of my videos or shorts, make sure you hit the notification button and include your question. You'll see if you got the first question there. You'll see if anybody's responded to it or, you know, won it, or not everybody includes your question. You won't believe how many people, it's just they don't ever come back to YouTube after they. Anyway, look on there and see if you're the first question and include your question so that you can be the winner of the first commenter free read giveaway. 1818 up on there. And you'll get a link from me as a reply to your comment. It is your 15-minute personal pre-recorded YouTube link. You'll read to answer your question there. But if you don't hit that notification bell, you'll never see that I replied to your comment. It takes me a day or two to get that link in there for you. What do we got? Tracy. Tracy. What is this energy? Max, come here. Come. Come here. I hear you titting around. Sit. Lay down. Right there. That's perfect. Thank you, Bobo. Lay down. Right there. That's good. Good job. Thank you for the hearts. Liz, hi. Nice to have you. We'll get to you in just a moment. We're reading for Tracy's future right now. Everybody just kind of rolls in all at one time. Let's get this. Tracy, there's something blocking me. There's something here that has not reached its full potential for you yet. I don't feel like I'm being blocked. I feel like I can't see it because it hasn't been born through into existence yet for you. And let's see, a 10 of Pentacles. We'll read what this setup is here for you and see, and we might have, it might develop as we're reading and as we're taking turns down Destiny Lane. The 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Pentacles resting high here. And I feel like this is you. Exceedingly contradictory. There's two meanings here. In the main, it's a card of money, business, and barter. But in one reading, it gives altercation and quarrel. So there's someone that's giving you a hard time. And on the other hand, innocence, ingenuity, and purgation. I don't know what purgation means. But having to do with your money, like the business of your household is what I'm getting. There's somebody being just obstinate. Stubborn. That's the word I'm looking for. Stubborn about money, and they're trying to act all innocent about it. And they think that's clever. They think it's going, they think that they can, it's not gaslighting either. It's almost like they think that they can talk you out of it. Due to a lack of experience, there's like a lack of experience on your part is the way they're looking at you. Around money. Now the 10 of Pentacles, the way forward and happiness. Now the 10 of Pentacles in its reverse is telling us that you're at risk of having somebody rip you off. Chance, fatality, loss, robbery, games of hazard, sometimes gift, dowry, and pension. So this is something that was owed to you somehow. Sometimes a gift, dowry, or a pension. Yeah, so this isn't like someone wants to come in and give you a birthday present. This is an endowment of some kind. Something that you are entitled to. Psst, Max, come here. Come here, Max. Come in here where I can see you. Come here, please. Over here. Come. Come here, Max. Sit. Lay down. Right there. Yes, right there. Stay right there. Thank you. Yeah, somebody thinks that they can come in and kind of like sweet talk you out of your money, but there's a death card here. There's the death of this. Okay, look, I'm just going to read this through. There's a big change here. There's a big shift. You're going to put a stop to it. They are looking at you like you are innocent, gullible. Gullible is the word I'm looking for. They can't get past it. And they're being a petulant little bitch about it. Like, they have this sense of entitlement about your money. And they are pretty sure they can talk you out of it. Ace of Swords. But that wasn't your question. Your question was, how do you find your happiness and move forward? And we'll get there. Separating your money from whoever this is one thing. Not lending your money at this time, because they're pretty sure they'll never have to pay it back. The same, but the results are disastrous. Another account says that a conception, a childbirth, augmentation, or multiplicity. So they're trying to hustle you out of your cash. So don't do it. Don't do it. What are you going to lose out on is what I'm wondering. How are you going to move forward for your happiness? Is don't fuck around with this person with your money. Just fucking don't. Just, no, I don't want to do none of this. I'm just going to put this in a savings account. I'm just going to tuck this in a sock. I don't need to be spending any cash right now. I don't have money for burgers. I don't have money for going to wherever. No, we gonna eat at home tonight. We gonna have some I don't know. We're gonna have some house burgers is what I'm hearing. Conserving your cash right now, Tracy, is the way you're gonna get happy. Staying home on a Saturday night occasionally is going to make you happy. Saving your money right now for a rainy day and for yourself. This whole thing is about trying to keep you from voluntarily paying out for somebody else's good time. Paying out for somebody else's expenses. Somebody coming to you like, but you're not gonna leave me out, are you? You're not gonna leave me here. I ain't got no way to go, but you ain't gonna leave me here, are you? Maybe you should. Maybe you should. Oh, Arnie Sabot. I'm interested in a potato as well. I am interested in a potato cut into little pieces and maybe deep fried. Oh, fuck yeah. I am interested in a potato as well. Sometimes a potato that has been squished. Yep, I like those potatoes. Baked potatoes. Yes. Liz, let's see about Louis Angel again. Will I see Louis Angel again? Jayan, maybe you're just freaking awesome. Maybe you are exceptional for the people that you're around. Maybe you should start telling them you should sharp. Somebody's sharpening their pants over you, like pooping their pants. Somebody around you is not got the. Why are so many people like in love with me? What's the reason for it? And this isn't an insult to you. You are exceptional for the people that you keep company with. You need to start looking at what your value is to them. Why are they so in love with you? What do they want? What do they want from you? What do they want from you? Access? We're getting after Arnie here. Arnie Sabone. The potato fooled me. The potato absolutely threw me. Liz, let's see. Will you see Louis Angel again? Thank you, cards. Very good, Max. Thank you very much for staying. Good job. Oh, shh, shh. Max, come. Max. Come here, Max. Hi, Simon. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. This is upset tummy here. There's a lot of worry here. What is all this worry? Ace of Wands. Louis Angel. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. We're about to get a download about Louis Angel. Hold tight here, Liz. I think I'm getting a download about Louis. Ace of Wands. If you're just joining the room, drop your question in the chat. Hit that subscribe button for me. It helps grow the channel. Bump a little hype up on those hearts and hundos in the corner. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Especially if you're the first commenter for the free read giveaway. Ace of Wands here. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. It's wonderful to have you here. You look great. You smell great from here. Thanks for the hearts. Ace of Wands. Louis Angel. What do you know? Louis Angel. There's a beginning here. There's a birth, a sense of virility that is behind it, the starting point of an enterprise. It could also be about money, fortune, inheritance, like the beginnings of a nest egg, or the beginning investment of something much bigger, like the passion project, the baby part. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, and it's upright. Big activity, big swiftness, express messenger, great haste. This is the arrows of love, but a felicity and promises, great hope. Somebody could be future faking you, love bombing you, or they could just be coming in really, like, these changes are going. This new beginning is going to come really fast. Yeah, this is. It kind of sounds like big sweep you off your feet romance. Watch out, we got Valentine's Day coming. The Queen of Pentacles is resting in her nest egg, holding on to what she has, being very conservative with her heart here, I suspect. No. It's about her opulence and her generosity, her magnificence, her security and liberty. This isn't about, oh, she's got all this stuff and look at me, I've got all of it because you can see it because I'm throwing it all over the place. No, she's very much guarding her nest egg. She is about stability, financial control. She's about the opulence of her station. She can afford to live like this. This magnificence, this magnanimous attitude. It's she can afford to be generous because she has it. And don't expect her to give it to you. Because she doesn't throw it around. She doesn't throw it away. She's all about security and like the liberty that she brings is about the autonomy that she sits in. And then the Queen of Wands inversed. Let's see. Good, economical, obliging, but jealous and can be deceitful and fucking fickle, not faithful. In the infidelity comes in this these two ladies are very, very tight, very close. But this one, this is where all of this future faking is coming from. All of this big passionate beginnings. It's coming. It's giving love bombing. It's giving love bombing. Now I don't know if you're wanting to love bomb Louis Angel, or if that's their MO and why you haven't seen them in so long. why you're asking about them again. So that might be why you've got that vacuum there, is because this was all a kind of bluster. Let's see. Nusratali, 20 Ghulam Hussain, current thought for Roxana. Let's see. What am I getting here? Nusratali. Current thought for Roxana. Roxana. Thank you, Kudi. Roxana. Let's see. I'm not getting anything. Like, it's silent in this room. The stillness that's coming through. It doesn't feel like I'm being blocked. It's just dead air. Like there's no connection. There's not even a pathway. It's like completely different, like not at all. I would not ever, this person is inactive on the spiritual realm. Roxana. I'm calling for Roxana. Calling for any feedback on Roxana. Anything at all. Is there anything to be shared? Honey, I think you're being blocked. I really think you're being blocked. I can't pull anything. It doesn't hurt. If I'm being slammed shut, like somebody's actively like trying to reverse messages or return to sender, I'll get a bitch slap. I'm just not getting anything. I'm sorry. Tams, hi, nice to have you here. Let's see. Kudi asks, hey, should Kaneka, you, get back with her boyfriend Vasu? He is proposing for marriage. Juicy. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to pull from the vocabularium for that one. Well. There's a well. There's a well. Somebody, I'm getting a lot of this. I know some of my folks in India like the Bangladeshi uncles. They like to tell you, and they think it's very good. It's very good, yes. When something's very funny, yes. Somebody, you've got an uncle that is. God, I just keep getting that. I keep getting that. It's a house. Yeah. It's very Indian. It's very good, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Somebody around you. It's very good, yeah. It's very good, yeah. It's the beat that they bob on too. It's very good, yeah. Let's see. God, I don't know. That's Rafia, there is a Pathological loss of an ability to write. Someone has this, he's been like not a good texter, doesn't communicate well. Ablation, surgical removal or a loss of a part by melting, vaporizing, or like by melting. Or you give him the laser eyes over this. And then no, honey, adrenocorticotropic. Adrenocorticotropic. Is acting on or simulating the adrenal cortex. I don't think that they have the right kind of feelings for you. Acting on or simulating the brain waves, the adrenal cortex, the adrenaline kicking in with the brains and wanting you. No, that's a no. No, because I don't think that that's what you, if that's what you want, then do that. Like, they're plenty smart, but they don't respond to your emails and your text messages timely. They cut themselves off from you. Like, I get that this person goes hot and cold on you. Like, they'll talk to you, but this, like, I'm getting, it's like the red pill toxic male dude. Like, they want to hear everything. They prompt you for all of this, like, neediness. But then when you text them or when you try to talk to them, they are the guy that responds to the last question in your message and only minimally. This person is not into you. I don't know why they're proposing. They're not into you. Absinthe. It's the old Romanies use to get rid of internal parasites, physically and spiritually. There's a Romani love spell book that I used years ago, and they talked a lot about wormwood for getting rid of spiritual parasites that attach themselves and manifest as intestinal parasites. So yeah, this person is going to drain you. Moloch is the Semitic god to whom children were sacrificed. Yeah, you're gonna like have babies with this person. A back seal situated on the same side as or facing the axis as of an organ. Balustrade is a row of balusters topped by a rail like the rods of a staircase. And I see them going down. And then baldachin, a cloth canopy fixed or carried over an important person or a sacred object. Made of rich embroidered fabric, a silk and gold. I've got a disturbance, and I'll be right back. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's nothing out here for you. Hush. Hush. Holy. That's enough. Buy me a boat and I will put you on it, my love. I will be a boat. Build me a ship and I will sail out on it with you to a place you choose. Okay. I do see a wedding. I see the canopy over the wedding couple, the baldachin or the baldachin. Yeah, an altar canopy. Yeah. and the row of rod posts from some kind of stairwell or some kind of, I'm seeing the balustrades of a church at the altar during ceremony in front of the baldachin. So there's the people watching the wedding. There's the rail, like an altar where you kneel and pray, almost like a Catholic church, Catholic mass. And then there's the section where there's the high canopy where the ceremonial couple is inside. Yeah, I don't see this going well for your children. I don't think that this person will have a good relationship with the children that you bear. They are romantically parasitic. And I get that they have some unfavorable romantic tendencies for monogamy. They'll say one thing. What I was getting was the back of a hand, but the truth is on this side. Like this is the side facing you, and this is the side that they are when they're not facing you. And you'll never see that side. They'll never show it to you. Yeah. I don't see good communication. I don't see a solid foundation here. I don't see a good child rearing partner. I see empty. I see misogyny. I see a lack of communication. I see you being isolated from him or from this person as their way of, then this is structured as their preference in how they deal with you, is to keep you at a distance and to be cold. Oh, hi Molly Torkelson. Ellis Angel. Nice to have you. Cheryl Marvell. Your discernment is good. It will go to a foundation for the Lord and for your family, and it will go into a gold and silver and balanced portfolio. I like gold. I surely like gold. Hey, you want to make me smile? Send me some gold. Jessica Harris, hi. Jane, hello. Welcome. S. Daggett, wonderful to have you here. Adrian, I'm doing great. Wow, everybody just rolled in at one time. Where are we going? Yes, there we go. Adrian, hi. Oh, thank you. Did I miss that from earlier? Jessica Harris, my fiance and I are wanting to know a general of what to expect overall with situations we are dealing with. Let's get you a good read, okay? Let's throw the vocabularium some more, yeah? Let's see. Kindness is pretty freaking powerful. Compassion is the only answer. Is the only answer to sustainable life, that's for sure. Abortifacient, an agent or like as a drug that induces the an abortion, or this is not necessarily around a child, but this is around some kind of aborting an effort or some kind of project. Like I'm getting like abort. Like a mission, some kind of mission. This is a joint task force. What to expect in your overall situation you're dealing with. Jessica, yeah, there's going to be an unexpected halting and a change of direction if you want to continue. Aberration, yeah, there's a ghost. Aberration. deviant or a deviation from behavior, a warped mirror or reflection. The unsoundness or disorder of mind, crazy or mad. Stars or planets misaligned from light, the light refracting and motion and illusion. So ghostly, an aberration of a vision, a ghostly vision. So something that you planned is just evaporated. Or it was a dream that you had together that is going to get canceled. Aberrant, go astray, astray from conformity. Person going astray, whose behavior departs substantially from standard. Abduce, to offer as an explanation, a reason, or proof in discussion or analysis. So you're going to be talking about this, trying to find the solution or the cause. But it's... okay, I don't know what state you're in or if you're even allowed to talk about this. I think that the two of you are going to have a child and then not. You're going to have the prospect of a child and then not have the prospect of that child. And it's go astray or stray from conformity, perhaps person going astray whose behavior departs substantially from standard. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I can't give you legal advice or financial planning, but I'm getting that there is going to be some kind of congenital issue, and this may be the reason. You're going to be looking for a reason why the survivability. I don't think this is something that you're going to, it's not anything that you're going to do. You're not going to go and get a procedure done to end some process. This is going to come up as this is one of those 1 in 1,000 cases where you might think of just like ending this process and trying again. Yeah, but coming up with a reason is going to be really important to you guys. And that's what I've got. Let's get some confirmation on that, because it's kind of heavy. It's not what, I was going to say it's not what, not generally, but it might be what you want. You might be grateful for the right data so that you can make informed decisions. Adjutant staff officer in the Army or Air Force or Marine Corps who assists the colonel and is responsible especially for correspondence. The adjutant is someone who is helpful. You're going to have, and a ball cock. This is about a child. Agora, the gathering place, and aeronomy, the science that deals with the physics and chemistry of the upper atmosphere of the planets. And then the gathering place, or a small money, like a shekel, a coin, a small amount of money, a shekel. You're going to have someone walking you through this process, controlling the flow of the process, but also that it is, again, ball cock. Maybe you guys are going for artificial insemination. Science that deals with the chemistry of the upper atmosphere. This is giving heavenly host. This is giving like, this is so heavy because these are people's lives I'm talking about. This is the angel spirit, the spirit of the unborn child that has not found the body to occupy yet. The gathering place with the small coin is, passage. And it is definitely having to do with reproduction. And you have this assistant, I'm guessing, is, again, heavenly administration. So you've got a child spirit. I'm getting structure of administration of how this works, of who gets called down to what's sitting where until it gets tapped for use and access. So there is a soul that is awaiting a body. And there are heavenly administrators, or there are spiritual administrators that are in charge of disseminating these souls into new bodies, new babies. And it ends there. Bringing up to date modernization. Aggiornamento. So we brought everything up to date here. Bringing up to date modernization. Yeah. 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 That brings you up to date. What you do with that is yours. I hope it helps. I hope it didn't complicate things. This is very uncomfortable tapping into that. There's just some very personal choices and decisions. Oh, let's see. Aurora. Yes, I am offering readings tonight. Thank you for asking. And hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out so much. And it gets probably how it got the algorithm to put me in front of you. Let's see. B.S. Willow. Hi. Nice to have you here. Jill McCrary. Nice to have you here as well. Jane. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So many kind words. Wisdom producer, nice to have you. Bob, hi. Hi, Bob. Bobby. Thank you. Thank you, Kudi. Dennis Koff. When will I be financially stable? Hi, LMT Business Success. Dennis Koff. Hi. Hi. GDS 2025. Oh, thank you. Jessica, hi. Hi. Let's answer Dennis Koff's question here. When? Oh, we got any. Oh, let's see. Accipiter. Any of the genus of Mediterranean forest hawks. Short, broad wings, a long tail, distinctive flight patterns of several quick flaps and a glide. Yes, Dennis, we're reading for you. Dennis, I want you to watch the stock market lines of whatever you're interested in. For what I come up, schooled on the method of watching dips, like the teacup measuring cup handle. It's the dip. It's the drop score something. I can see it, and this is that accipiter. It's a distinct flight patterns of several quick flaps and a glide. That's how you watch when it's going to come back up, right? It makes those distinct drops in pattern, and then bam, and it'll climb. Adjust, or adust, I've done this before. Adust, scorched or burned, sunburned appearance of a gloomy appearance or a disposition. Adust is you're just burnt, you're fried. You're being advised against overworking. You're not going to get where you want by putting your 40 in every week. you've got to I'm hearing you've got to have money to make money. Eileen Barkrova, nice to have you here. She said flaps. Moist. Richard, yes, I am taking questions. Please hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel. And you'll find whenever I get this poop straight and trying to schedule live readings ahead of time, you may find in future readings that you're not able to join the chat unless you subscribe. And that's just to get the subscribe numbers up. It helps the channel most. And also, when you binge watch the channel, and when you hit the little cartoons in the channel on the corner of the chat, your engagements, your chats, your likes, subscribes, all of it, it helps. So hit all the buttons and the bells and the whistles there. Okay, this is about let's see. Oh, from July. Thank you so much. Not bad for 52. Jen Anderson, hello from West Virginia. Am I going to stop feeling lost and unconnected? And then Solomon, your engagements? Ha ha ha. No, it's about, it's YouTube calls, like every time you hit one of those emojis in the corner, every time you comment and you like, and it's the chat room activity that they call engagements. And they track that stuff so specifically that it really does help the channel. So thank you. It was Dennis asking when you'll be financially stable. There's some hesitation here. There's some anxiety, for sure. And this was from the previous read. But you've got this advocate here. And this adjuvant is different from adjuvant. It's serving to aid or contribute, assist in the prevention, amelioration, or cure of a disease, a healer or a modifying ingredient or an enhancer. So you got the touch, you've got the drive. I see the hungry. Bacillary is shaped like a rod. Bacillary, like a bacilli. It's shaped like a rod. You've got your eye on the prize. Abaft is an adjective, in the rear of, behind, more aft or toward the stern or toward the rear, or toward the stern from. Ahura Mazda was a wise god or supreme being, a deity of goodness and light in Zoroastrianism. A dust is being scorched and burned out with this forest hawk with the... Okay, so what have we got? Ahura Mazda is, I'm seeing, just draped in gold. Around the back, so draped in robes of gold. Very focused. As I can't tell if you're going to have assistance or you're going to be the assistant, the amelioration, the prevention of someone else's loss that's going to bring you wealth. I am getting big broker energy. Like you're going to go into money business. You want to make money? Go into the money business. AFL-CIO. And abstruse is the difficulty to understand or comprehend. And it's the Latin is to conceal, to make it difficult or incomprehensible. To you're going. These are areas that you're going to be exploring for financial gain. You're going to be changing jobs or changing. I don't see you getting there by education. Maybe going in as someone's apprentice, some kind of internship, but definitely going into the business of money, investments. Okay. Focus on the chat, woman. Watch your tone, Solomon. You're broker as fuck. It's going to change. I can't tell you when, but I am definitely feeling some hustle. Let me hold your wallet for a minute. Hey, man, just let me hold your wallet. Well, it's so wonderful to have everyone here. It really is so wonderful to have everyone here. We may have come to a close unless someone can jump in there with another question. I think I've reached the bottom of our turn here, and we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Yeah, what do we got? Anything here? There's a cast off, throwing away, ablate, and add. There's some kind of prophetic. Someone is trying to get rid of a prophecy, suffering the penalty for something. Someone's trying to shed their karmic debt. There's an OB or a midwife here that's trying to shed their karmic debt. A colonizer. There's someone here in the fertility business that is trying to make up for something that they did or didn't do. Something they didn't do. There's some karmic debt. Yeah, they're wanting to wear a goat hair jacket. A ba is basically a jacket made out of camel hair. So somebody's wanting to wear, basically, like wear their wool underwear. They're wanting to pay their penance. They're wanting to pay their penance for something. Okay. Hey, I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. Thanks for being here. It's wonderful to have you here. If you're new to the room and just joining, hit that like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, but it sure does help out the channel. And if you want to make a donation to help the channel while it's still growing, you can send your donation to Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot. I'm only on YouTube, so if you're the first person to comment on any of my videos or shorts, make sure you include your question there. You'll see if you're the first question on any of those comments, and I'll respond to you with you'll be the winner of the first commenter free read giveaway. It's a link to your personal 15-minute pre-recorded read, so make sure you hit the notification bell, and you'll see when I've posted that for you. It takes me a couple days, but get everyone, and that's just a preview to some of the services that will be available and different kinds of memberships and clubs after the channel has matured. How does the channel mature? By having enough subscribers and enough actual engagements with the the chats here. Yeah, the subscribes. Thank you, Jan Anderson. And then what else? What else we got? We've got some. There we go. Something's crashing over here, so just going to get out of this. Get Back over here. Where is it? Gotta hold my mouth right. Great. Okay. There we go. Yeah, my monitor crashed. Oh! So yeah, the number of hours that you watch the channel, and so explore the channel. Hit that playlist. I've got I don't have much sorted by playlist, but videos, shorts, lives, and then every time you hit those little emoji bells on the side, and every time you you comment and share. Ball mill. There's a pulverizing machine consisting of a rotating drum which has pebbles or metal balls as the grinder. Someone is behind the 8-ball right now. Oh, up here. Oh, yeah, there it is down there. Yeah, my singing bowl. Thank you for subscribing. Hi, Sweet Gail. Bethany Bonk, hi. Yeah, you'll find in later live feeds, live streams, that you may not be able to comment unless you have subscribed. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. Balmoral is a laced boot or a shoe with a round, flat cap, or a round, flat cap with a top projecting all around. With the top. I don't believe it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Something about a pulverizing machine made out of bearings and a laced boot shoe or a round flat cap with the top projecting all around. Let's see. What's going on, cards? Feed me out something here. Something's being borne out with an expectation. There's a suspension, a suspense for something that is about to happen. Igaratum. Ageless. Greek is ageless. Annual tropical American composite herbs, often cultivated for small shadowy heads of unusually blue or white flower. Someone's waiting for someone to bring them flowers. Someone's in the grind. Someone's being ground under a boot with rocks. There's rocks stuck in the boot. Someone's walking with flowers in boots over gravel. They're bringing you flowers. They're walking flowers to you. What is this? Irrigation ditch or canal. They're by a body of water or canal or by a ditch, some aquifer or a culvert. I've seen a culvert. Gravel road with a culvert, ditch. Plant residue left after a product has been extracted, like the fruit and juice. So the pulp of something. They're near a pulp mill. I'm seeing a pulp mill. It's very West Virginia kind of thing. Panhandle of Florida, Central Florida. Carolinas. It's rural, very rural area. Balachin, that's that cloth canopy. They want to marry you. God, the Valentine's Day messages are coming across hard. Moon Sun, nice to have you. Last time you asked a question, you were getting slammed by solar, well, everything. Then you read Capricorn for me, and you said something that's past, wanted to talk, and you skipped. Anything today? Did I miss you from a previous reading? Did I skip over your question? Oh, Liz, come on now. I already answered your question tonight, Liz. What do we got here? There's a dump of a mess here. Angela Pinto, hi, nice to have you. Accretion, there's a growth process here by slowly building up something on its sides, by sticking to it, like 3D printing a building in concrete. There's a concern with a particular purpose that was improvised. Something was improvised and formed to solve an immediate need. So yeah, I'm seeing this 3D 3D printed houses. Proceeding from the base toward the apex upward. There's our wormwood from, there's upset stomach about it. There's worried, somebody's worrying about whether or not that's going to work. Was this a defense contract? A defensive obstacle formed by felling trees and abatis. Felling trees and leaving the sharpened branches facing the enemy. Somebody's building a fort here, an improvised fort, a mud fort. I'm getting base housing. What's that base they're putting? ICE is putting that base outside of, what is that, Nellis, outside of Minneapolis? Is that Nellis? Anyway, they're taking over some decommissioned air base. And that's kind of what it's giving, like massive sort of fort building. Like building a fort, building a large fort in a hurry. Worried about the enemy. Grand Rising Queen. Monsoon, someone passed and wanted to talk. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I got really spaced out. Someone did totally hijack that message. So let's see if we can answer your question now, Munson. Oh, you skipped that day. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can seance. We're reading for you for Capricorn. We're reading if you missed it, you might, I don't know if you could even go back and find, which I think that one I put on the playlist for general read. And there's only 1 or 2 videos up there for that. So you might be able to find that. But we'll see if we can. We'll see if this will be the last tap I do for tonight. Loose sleeveless outer garment and a ba. We'll focus on that Capricorn energy for Monson and see what we'll just try to seance here and see where we can get anything from across the veil. Bulky, refusing or likely to refuse to proceed, act, or function as directed or expected. Okay, well, I'm going to skip it then. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get into any kind of seance productively tonight. Bulky, refusing or likely to refuse to proceed, act, or function as directed or expected. That sounds like some good advice to stay back tonight. Let's see what else. Okay, so hi Cindy Clark from Canada. Nice to have you here. Let's just see if we have anything from Moon Sun without having to oh, gotcha. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have here? Well, Monson, if you ever have a specific question, let me know. Aggie, an agricultural school or college, or its students. An agate playing marble. An agate playing marble. And then adnexa is conjoined, subordinate, or associated anatomical parts. So let's see. I'm getting like the agricultural school or the students. There's an associated agricultural university somewhere. Like you and them are separated at different schools. Dreas, hi, nice to have you. What's your question? Why is he coming to your house? Did I miss the first part of your question, dear? Yeah, there's, are they trying to farm? That's why he's coming to your house. There's somebody trying to conjoin to you and like aura farm off of you. And the bale fire came right next to it. It's a bonfire. There's some witchy shit going on here. Someone is trying to attach themselves to you, to aura farm. I'm selling a farm. Are you selling? You're selling a farm. Ha ha ha. Oh, Prantham, thank you for your notes. Thank you. Tell Gabe I said hello. I don't know him by name. He might have a different handle. There's a spiny-headed worm here that's pestering someone. A canthiocephalon. A spiny-headed worm, a thorn or a spine. We're still on this who keeps trying to connect? That's Cindy Clark. It was Dre as Enchanted Tarot. I don't mind calling you guys out. I love it that you're here. Why is he coming to my house? I'll tell you, I go to Linda Likes Tarot to get myself calibrated. That and who else? Starwater Vibes. Again with this horny keratinous substance found in 2 rows of transverse plates which hang from the upper jaws of baleen whales is the baleen. It's the horny keratinous substance found in 2 rows of transverse plates which hang down from the upper jaws of the baleen whales. So it's their teeth. Somebody's got teeth in. The bandor is a bass stringed instrument resembling a guitar. I wrote these in fat Sharpie. It's the horny keratinous substance. This person that's trying to aura farm you, is trying to like farm on your energy. Bonfires, big shows, giving like so it's like a mix between the 4 of Cups and the inverse 7 of Swords. Gonna want to come and serenade you. And God, it's mongrel inverse, but why even start with the reference of a mongrel? And you know, the traditional, or not the traditional, but the the definition of mongrel is any two breeds mixed together, or you know, individuals resulting from the interbreeding of diverse breeds or strains. So when you get a mutt, like a dog, it's a Heinz 57. It's a little bit of everything. That's why we tie the word mongrel to dogs. But if you, it's also a reference to a wild dog or an undisciplined dog, or a feral, not feral, but a untethered dog, a loose dog, like a, you know, a mutt. Belbriggan is a town in Ireland. It's also a knitted cotton fabric used especially for undies or hose. Something about this off-brand individual and the lowliness that we regard our under things. Somebody is dating below their level here. It's very romantic, but it's like Lady and the Tramp vibes. Gotta take an arborist test. You're killing me. Ha! Let's see. Cindy Clark, who's trying to join me? Cindy Clark, you feel like you're being watched. You asked me something before that. Who is trying to join you? Oh, thank you, Kaylin. Hi, nice to have you. Who is trying to join you? A prophet? Someone that's trying to act like a prophet? With a discordant note or sound or principal note or chord immediately released. It's a kind of the acciacatura. It's like a shriek that stops, like a discordant note or sound with a principal note or chord and immediately released. So, something like that. Somebody coming to you with a message that they're going to blurt out. Someone coming to you with a message they're going to blurt out. Semitic, of Afro-Asiatic language family, or including the Hebrew, Aramaic, Arabic, Amharic, or Jewish. Mirth. Where'd the mirth come in? Again, with the Hebrew prophet coming in with a sudden... Yeah. There's someone of Jewish descent that has got a message for you. They're trying to bring to you. Who's trying to join you? Who's trying to join you? A holy man? Someone with a religious message? Oh, a shaman. Hi, Barbara Butler. Nice to have you. Riaz, nice to have you. Hi. Okay. So one of your priests is coming to you. And they're not gonna know what they're saying to you. To them, it's gonna be in casual conversation. Something in passing. Something in passing. Not their passing. It might be at someone's. I'm getting like there's gonna be some kind of communion with the passing. Communion with the past. The past. People who have passed. The strength is wavering here. Their strength or yours. What do we know here? Four of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. Two more, please. Can we get two more? There's one. Eight of Pentacles on its side. There's some skills that are being tested here. And the pouring out of something. What? Temperance. Yeah, real lack of temperance here. There's just a huge, I'm getting like the strong compulsions to act out. Strong compulsions to act out. You're holding your tongue a lot. The moon. Maybe there's a lot that you haven't. Yeah, you've got. There are something you're passing through right now. And your strength is wavering. You're getting short-tempered. And it's about overextending yourself. Eight of Pentacles. Your Eight of Pentacles is on its side. You know, it's resting like this. So you're going back and forth between feeling skilled and craftful, like you're competent, perhaps in a preparatory stage, but you're like your business relationships, you know what you're doing. And then just like getting caught up in somebody else just shutting your shit down because of their they've got so much drama going on. But they're getting wrapped up in being cunning, like you've got a micromanager. Like they're taking way too much interest in the wrong thing. Or you're being pulled into responsibilities that you're having somebody dump a bunch of shit on you. Four of Pentacles inversed. It's not just you. It's not. You're not feeling overloaded without cause. Someone is taking an unkind advantage of your work relationship, friendship. Suspense, delay, and opposition. This person used to be your best advocate, but now maybe they're getting called to have to account for themselves differently, and now they're being a bitch at work. They're not your friend anymore. They're not acting like they're your friend anymore. They're suddenly, all of a sudden, they want to be your boss. Like, what the fuck? We've been doing this way for how long, and now you're going to boss up on me? That's going to affect the friendship for sure. King of Swords. I get that you are not ready for this. You were not expecting to have, this was not your idea. And it's the Knight of Swords. It feels like a betrayal. Knight of Swords inverse. I'll let you see it when it's upright. It's really quite lovely. Imprudence, incapacity, and extravagance. They are It's like now they're telling people that their department can get some shit done, and like you're going like, okay, now who's going to do all this extra work? And they're starting to look at you like, I'm tapping into my support team here now. No, 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 because you're not even acting like my people anymore. Discontinued family drama. Yeah, this is a good time to start firing bitches. Start firing people from your life. You get to fire, and then make them earn your friendship back. Make them earn the relationship back. Because they're accustomed to doing it in one way that obviously is taking an unkind advantage of you. They're not asking. They're not worrying. They're not leaning. They're just doing it and hope you keep the fuck up. They're not even like involving you in the choices that they're making, and obviously making those choices based on how much they think they can commit you to. Basically, they're treating you like a tool. That's where that phrase comes from. I feel like a tool. Or you're treating me like a tool. That's what they're talking about. Is you've just been objectified. Claire Miley, hi. Hi. Well, we've just come into almost 2.5 hours of live stream tonight. And I want to thank everyone for being here. It's been a fantastic night of reads. You join by hitting that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm coming back up. If you'd like to make a donation to Angel Radio Tarot, until YouTube, the channel on YouTube matures, I'll be glad to receive your wonderful support through Venmo at Angel Radio Tarot. I'm only here on YouTube, so make sure you hit the notification bell and know when I'm coming back up. If you're the first commenter on any of my reads, lives, shorts, videos, whatever, you'll see if you're the first person with a question. Include your question there, and you'll be the winner of the first commenter free read giveaway. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I respond to your comment with your link to a YouTube 15-minute personal pre-recorded read for your question. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm Cece with Angel Radio Tarot. Come back soon. Have a great night. Take care. It seems we've stood and talked like this.